episode 11. I will be watching it off of Crunchyroll's website, and I will be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Alright, I am actually somewhat excited for this. Especially because I've been curious to see how Feria stacks up against Gareth and Joe. I mean, it's too late for that. Seems like a girl's been nabbing the... Oh! I'm liking that Rita actually put them in their place. But to think though that... Oh. Oh boy. I mean, I gotta assume at this point, all the others gotta feel at least some warning signs that Safita's evil, right? I mean, that gives it away with her evil smug look, right? At least I hope there was someone that feels something off about her, because who would just be going down on that execution grunt and being all menacing looking like that unless they weren't absolutely and utterly evil? I'm just saying. But no, all jokes aside though, it is finally nice to get to see that Safita's gonna do something soon though. Because at the very least, when it comes to Safita, oh, that explains why you have that dark looking arm in the opening when Nemo shows up. Gotta say though, it looks, at least that bit in the opening looks pretty damn cool if you ask me. And even though, yes, there are certain narrative decisions that I disagree with on the series, I gotta admit the opening does kick a lot of ass. That's something I gotta give credit for each and every week. Alright, now it's back. Reprisal counterattack. Alright, finally, at least it came out there. And honestly, I like... Oh. Gotta admit, the way Safita handled things was pretty brilliant if you ask me. The thing is, the Nema's gonna have a chance of doing things of his own volition now that he knows that Safita's been utilizing him like a fiddle at the very least. Oh, okay, that explains the emblem then that dissipated in that specific episode. Yeah, it's not like Nemo could have predicted that was gonna happen. He was only defending his friends. I'm assuming Safita's putting her plan in order because all that energy's gotta come from something. I hope soon Gareth and Joe just realize the type of assholes they were towards Nemo. How they were complete asses. I mean, in the case of Gareth, it's natural because people in his spot would want to have someone to blame. And then Joe, I mean, he's always been a simp for Safita. So he ain't necessarily had a character for both of them. He's still on that? They don't even know if Nemo's in that location, for one. Esther, I hope someone whips a bit of logic into Gareth. That'd be freaking nice. The thing is, though, yeah, but Nemo hasn't shown any indications of utilizing Genius's power to wreck the world, though. Damn, that power of, Okay, now Gareth's mind looks completely warped. Okay, I like that animated touch of Sofita just slowly touching her lips. Oh boy. I mean, we already know she's evil, but those little physical touches really give her more characterization than she already had. I mean, the only thing he can really do is just try to stop Sofita. No, don't tell me he's gonna try to end his own. Oh, okay, I thought for a second he was gonna contemplate defeating Sofita, then ending his own life. Oh. Oh no. But I'm assuming eventually she wanted to protect Nemo because she legitimately likes him. Or loves him, I should say. Yeah. Yo, I love how she admits it straight up. Yeah! But eventually it became more than... We all know it became more than that, though. Let's hope she completes the thought and they're gonna get interrupted. Oh! Aww. Yo, I actually wouldn't mind seeing a... Fuck, I thought we were gonna see a kissing, but hey, you know what? This is good too, though. Or maybe it did happen. Ah! I just hope it doesn't end up with the tragic ending where they both die because you're happy. Oh! I mean, not that I feel sorry for Gareth. But you would think, all things considered, he would have immediately noticed that Sofita was an evil sack of trash. You would think, right? Well, she's just gonna have to hope that it's a positive. Okay, I like that optimistic perspective. Because either it's implying that Ellen, even though, yes, she doesn't see the future, she's gonna be at least optimistic, given the fact that there's a possibility it might be something positive at the very least. I like that bit of character development there. 7 Nights. I gotta admit, even though there are things I don't necessarily agree with in the series, the logo looks fucking kick-ass. Oh, I am surprised in Shirley's change of Okay, that felt a bit rushed. How did Shirley go from... Oh, okay. At least here it's making sense why Shirley and Gildan would be on Joe's side here. Yeah, they really think they can stop Rada? But it's kind of a shame though, because at the end of the day, it looks like they're gonna pretty much, and giving Rada, Nemo, and Feria a lot of screen time, it looks like they're gonna make Gareth, Joe, Gildian, and Shirley, they're gonna give them all trivialized roles, while the set from Nemo and Feria, the only one that's gonna get something big and substantial is gonna be Ellen. Kind of a shame, for the series has established the Seven Knights aspect. And now it's feeling like it's more of a Three Knights aspect. Yo, why didn't Rada just say that earlier? And yet they didn't go question Sophia earlier? Oh shit. I'm assuming that he was infected the moment he touched Sophia. I'm not gonna feel sorry for Joe though. I'm not. And you know, this would be a sad scene if the series would have given Joe more more characterization. It would. Same with Gareth, because really with Gareth, it's like, I don't know if I could feel much for them. Now, if they're a Ferdia, Nemo, or Ellen, or even Shirley or Gildian, then I'd be like, oh right, this is sad, seeing them infected. Oh. I just hope there's no more consequences of their bodies getting further infected, though. Huh. Going by that, seems like things between those two... Yeah, it didn't end off terribly, because I don't think they'd both be smiling like that. Oh. That explains why instantly Claire dissipated the moment she just touched the book then. Oh, so that explains why Unamia had that mission. That mission then, and not also. And that explains the significance around the song then, and why Unamia's... Oh. You know, that explains the powerful bond that Feria and Nemo also have, too. And that also puts in perspective why they latched onto each other like almost instantaneously. I gotta admit, if this is how Genius went down, then he went down like a badass. You know, I actually feel more bad for Genius than I do for Joe, or even the circumstances regarding Gareth. Even though they haven't really shown much of him in comparison to either Joe or Gareth. That is a good fucking question. Oh boy. Oh! You know, it makes sense if Miss was able to have a near immortal body, then it makes sense that Sophia was capable of similar feats. So that's gonna be my guess. Oh, hello, Toddstone. And the way she's looking all cowly as fuck, as if what she's doing is like the most natural thing in the world. Oh! Of course she'd have a whip, considering that Sophia kind of does feel like she's a dominatrix type. Then how in the hell did she come back to life then? That's the biggest question. Oh, fuck. Okay, what an evil... Okay, what an evil bitch! The thing is, though, they're probably going to need more backup against her because... Wait. Yo. What? Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. I don't know if our girl should be doing that. I think she should have gone and attacked Gareth. You know, fuck Gareth now. Hey, for what he did in Nemo, he deserved that. Honestly, it looks like the odds are all stacked against Nemo, unless someone has like a healing ability, or unless someone has some kind of like time reversal ability that can completely heal all of Nemo's injuries. I just don't see any way of Nemo getting out of that peachy fine. I just can't fathom it. Oh, you know, maybe that might be doable. Because when it comes to Ellen, it didn't really specify the limitations of her abilities. Only mentioned the fact that she can only utilize her time stop ability once, but it didn't mention it. Say her abilities of time can go further beyond that, so I guess there is some hope. Not saying there's a lot, but some. But overall, a good episode. Now, at the very least, we get explanations as to what went down between Genius, Eunemia, and Sophia. So there were a lot of positives in the episode. And on top of that, they do give Sophia a lot of little feats with the way that she just took down Gareth, possessed him, and also infected Joe's body. So there were a lot of great things about this episode. Yeah, there are downsides, though, to the episode, despite the good it has done. Like, for example, how it's treating Rita, because she found... Oh, no, I don't want to see him die. Whoa! Seems like it's time reversal from Ellen. Yo, I didn't watch the episode before, and I just had a feeling because of Ellen can manipulate... Yo, I love how she's gonna be putting Sophia in her place like how bitch she is. Oh, it doesn't look like his arms are covering, but hey, as long as Nemo's alive, it's better than nothing. I like how here... Yeah, he is worthy of being on Ferdia, because Ferdia wants to be with him too. And plus, he's done a lot of good things too, not just bad things. Yeah. If he were to pass away, to make Ferdia completely sad. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because he's utilized his life to help out other people. I mean, that was truly somebody now at this point. Oh, so it is time reversal. I had a feeling it was going to be the case, considering that Ellen does have the ability to manipulate time. Well, at least now that the truth is out, he's going to be able to fight to his very fullest. Hell yeah! And it's nice to see him finally shout out Genius's name with conviction. Yeah, it looks like they were saving the budget for the final episode because it's looking good. Alright. I'm actually cautiously optimistic for episode 12 then in that case. Now, yeah, this episode, yeah, even though it rushed a few elements, I think overall it was good though, because it had a lot of world building. At least now we finally know what went down in the past, and we know that Genius was never really a villain. It was nice to finally get full-on confirmation on that. And in addition to all this, I do like how this episode is at the very least making the rescue of Rita justified. But yeah, there are downsides. Looking at the preview, it looks like they're going to skip the confrontation between Gildian and Joe, and that's going to really piss me off because while the base story in this episode's fine, and throughout the series it's fine, it's the execution that's been really affecting the series lately, because it's like you build up this big confrontation. They build up that there are going to be consequences towards Joe full on trusting Sofita. Yet this series doesn't even seem like it's going to do that, because it's going to what? Completely skip the confrontation between him and Rada and all the others. That's one of the biggest disappointments, considering how this series was, at least in the first few episodes, it was just slowly building things up, and now it's just rushing towards things. But that's going to be more of an issue in episode 12, though, because the preview showed that. The preview wasn't, if it didn't have a preview of the episode, then I wouldn't have known that was going to have been rushed. So, yeah. There are downsides in the episode I'm just not going to be able to ignore straight up. And if I'm being perfectly honest, even though, yes, I love the vicious evil element from Sofita and how she's been using multiple bodies throughout the years, I gotta admit, I do like how they patch up a plot point by showing us the perspective of the real Nemo, telling that the Nemo that's currently alive should keep on living despite some of the actions he's done. I thought that was actually pretty damn cool there. So that's something else that the series had going for it in its favor, and giving us at least a bit of a follow-up through certain things. Now, in saying that though, there are things about this series though where it's like, yeah, I really like this. Well, I wouldn't say I really like this series anymore, considering what it's done recently. But there are things that are making me take pause, though, aside from all that I've mentioned, though. Because in saying that, even though I love how they showed us the significance behind the song that Yunomiya sang, and the significance not just behind that, but also behind pretty much Genius not showing up much in early on in the series. It also kind of irked me though that while we do get flashbacks on this, the series didn't really do a good job of emphasizing what Sofita did to really get Gareth to desire a lot of power, because it's like Gareth was already pretty strong to begin with. So why in the hell would he want to be packed with extra power? I understand Joe, because it's always emphasized the fact that he's absolutely loves Sofita and all that, and I'm like, alright, now this is something that's a lot more reasonable, but I just feel like the way they handled Gareth has been pretty much warped to an extent, and it's a shame because I do like him. Well, I did like him before the last few episodes. So that's where sometimes I gotta question the decision making of this series. But despite all that, I felt that the episode had more pros than cons going for it. And if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and also 10 being exceptional, I'm gonna give it at least a 5.5 out of 10 for a bit above average. I can't give it anything higher because, again, it is rushing shit, and I hate it when series do that. But the episode is enough to where I was entertained. But the thing is, though, if the finishing episode isn't exceptional, it's gonna definitely sour my mood regarding the series to a significant degree, and I'm not gonna deny that, because it's like I've been just trying to be as optimistic as possible regarding the series, yet it finds a way of letting my expectations down each and every time, and it's unfortunate because, again, this is one of the series where I just want to absolutely root for it because I like the opening episodes, but I guess there isn't much that can be done from that angle. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I'm still somewhat excited for episode 12. I just hope they can stick the freaking landing. But it seems like they won't, because looking at the preview, the animation looks pretty, but it seems like the script's going to be rushing to the finishing line. And that is a damn shame, because again, it further reinforces what I've been saying in some of my last few reactions. This series should have been a freaking 2-core. Should have been. But it wasn't. And it's a damn shame. Because out of the 7 nights, it only really feels like it's just Fairy and Nemo and Ellen getting detailed characterization, while the 4 out of the 7 nights didn't really get much. And I'm like, what was the point of calling the series 7 nights if you're not going to give depth to multiple nights, you know? Just a handful. That's it. But yeah. These are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in 5 minutes, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to some Spider So What episode 23. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.